Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key.
Good morning, all. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update, and this is for Tuesday, the 9th of October, 2018. I did finish my silver report. I will be mailing it out late in the morning today, early afternoon for all of you. I think you should take a look at it. It should be pretty interesting. If you're on my mailing list, you'll get it. If you're not, you know what to do. Call us at our 866-973-2077 number or go to our website and sign up for it. All right. We're down again, and part of it has to do with, obviously, interest rates, which finally we're really seeing a bounce in the bonds and the notes. Remember, the cash markets reopened today. They were closed yesterday for Columbus Day. On the energy markets, you've got to keep your eye on Hurricane Michael. Its trajectory is now towards Panama City, Florida. It will hit land, they're projecting as a Hurricane 3. That's a big boy. 320,000 barrels have been shut in of energy already from the oil rigs there. A lot of natural gas as well. It's temporary. The question is what kind of damage can be seen from a Category 3 hurricane, and it's substantial. In the metal markets, again, we're stuck in trading ranges, not breaking out, not following through, downside or upside. Dollar index today tried an early rally, backed off from this about 20 some odd points. We're seeing the pound still under some pressure as Brexit has so many unknowns to it. The question, of course, in copper is with China having yesterday, actually over the weekend, announced that they were changing their reserve requirements. What happens? Next week, we might see the president ready to label China a currency manipulator. I don't know. That's a big move. It's political. You have to be very careful with it. We'll see what goes on. I mean, the reality is, with this trade war, their economy's being impacted, and we'll see where the strategies go. And in talking about strategy, another thing today, Nikki Haley, our UN ambassador to the UN, has resigned, and the president has accepted her resignation. So we'll have to see who the next person is in line for that particular post, and of course what Ms. Haley decides to do as she moves on. In looking at other things, the U.S. NFIB September Small Business Optimism Index, 107.9, previous month 108.8. You know, you see that in a degree if you watch the Russell 2000. You've seen how hard that market has fallen. It makes sense there. According to the Bureau of Safety and Energy Enforcement, Hurricane Michael has already caused, as I said, the shutdown, 320,000 barrels a day of oil supply and a big reduction in gas in the Gulf of Mexico. The IMF has said global economies will expand 3.7% this year. It sounds good, but that's down from the 3.9%. And they are really putting out warnings about this trade war escalation and how it can impact emerging countries. German Stats Office said today that total good exports fell 0.1% from the prior month, while imports fell 2.7% during August. They say the slowing export data coupled with disappointing production data yesterday could lead to a lower third quarter growth for them. Australia's Weather Bureau, and this is important, puts a 70% chance of El Nino weather developing this year. That'll hit their east coast, but also it affects many other growing regions. I'll be watching to see if the stock indices, specifically the S&P and the specifically the NASDAQ and the Russell, are able to hold, as I've been saying, against their key 200-day moving average to 100 here. And as you can see, you've already rebounded rather smartly in our stock indices.